In today's video, we explore 5 exceptional spices that can revolutionize your diet and enhance your overall health. Let's embark on a journey through the world of spices, starting with the incredible benefits of turmeric.
Properties of turmeric. Among the active principles of turmeric, bitter principles and resins stand out. If we talk about its properties, we can highlight its antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, hepatoprotective, digestive, purifying, antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal, among many others. Thanks to these properties, the consumption of turmeric is recommended in the cases that we'll mention below. Arthritis and muscle aches. The anti-inflammatory properties of turmeric help keep joints in better condition, as well as reduce the symptoms of pain and stiffness associated with arthritis. It is also used in treatments for muscle aches, minor sprains, tendinitis, low back pain, and sciatica. Hepatitis and gallstones. Thanks to its hepatoprotective function, it is widely used to facilitate recovery in cases of hepatitis and to facilitate the expulsion of stones or gallstones. Diabetes. The consumption of turmeric helps a lot when it comes to reducing the amount of sugar in our blood, so it is a great ally for those who suffer from diabetes, as long as the doctor tells you how to consume it correctly according to your own individual needs. Circulation problems. This spice is also very useful when it comes to improving blood circulation, as it helps to keep the arteries in better condition and also prevent diseases such as atherosclerosis. Digestive problems. Turmeric is a very effective digestive tonic. It is used for cases of indigestion, intestinal inflammation, diarrhea, flatulence and bloating, belly pain, and gastrointestinal spasms. Weight loss. Thanks to its hepatoprotective, cleansing, and circulation improvement functions, turmeric favors the mobilization of fats, stimulating their burning and expulsion. In addition, it also favors the elimination of retained liquids. Respiratory conditions. This spice also has the ability to reduce inflammation in the lungs. This, together with its antiviral properties, helps in cleaning the lungs, making it a great ally in the treatment of respiratory conditions. Before we continue, let's put you to the test. Do you think turmeric is used to prevent premature aging? A, yes, or B, no. Think about it, because at the end of the video, you'll be able to see if you're right. Let's continue. Nervous system stimulation. This plant is used to treat patients with anxiety disorders and people suffering from Alzheimer's, helping to improve their conventional treatment with medicine and therapy. Breast milk production. Turmeric can stimulate and increase milk production in nursing mothers, but it should always be taken under medical supervision. How to take turmeric. You can use turmeric as a spice for meals by sprinkling the ground root on your dishes. You can also buy it in capsules as a food supplement. In this case, it's advisable to consult a professional who will advise you on the dose you should take. Lastly, you can prepare a turmeric tea or infusion. To do this, follow these steps. 1. Bring a liter of water to a boil. Add a tablespoon of turmeric powder and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. 3. Then, strain the mixture and add lemon, honey, ginger, or other ingredients of your choice to improve the flavor. Side effects and contraindications of turmeric. Turmeric can be taken daily if you're going to do a short treatment. But if you consider taking it for a long time, very often or even daily, we do not recommend this because of side effects such as upset stomach, nausea, dizziness, and diarrhea. In addition, when applied to sensitive skin, it can cause irritation, and if it is left for a long time, it can even dye the skin a yellow-orange tone. Likewise, its consumption is contraindicated for pregnant women, patients with obstruction of the bile ducts, people with very delicate skin, and people with allergies or sensitivity to any of its components. Lastly, diabetic or clotting patients are advised to always consult a specialist before taking turmeric on their own as a treatment. And going back to the question we had asked you before, have you thought about it? The correct answer is A. Thanks to its antioxidant properties, turmeric helps fight part of the free radicals that reach our cells, which prevents cells from aging too quickly and signs of premature aging.
Now, brace yourself for another sensational spice that has gained immense popularity in recent years: oregano. Properties of oregano. Oregano has been extensively researched and found to possess numerous properties, such as antioxidant, antimicrobial, anti-tumor, among others. according to the World Health Organization, approximately 80% of the world's population employs plant extracts or oregano's active constituents for their primary healthcare needs. So, let's explore some of its benefits. Helps prevent diseases. Oregano's ability to protect cells from damage that can lead to aging and disease is due to its antioxidants. These antioxidants come from phenolic compounds in oregano that contain hydroxyl groups. Inhibits the growth of bacteria and fungi. Research shows that essential oils from Oregano species can fight bacteria like Salmonella typhimurium, Escherichia coli, and Staphylococcus aureus, as well as fungi like Candida albicans. Helps the digestive system. It is used as a digestive to stimulate appetite, relieve gastrointestinal spasms, and prevent flatulence by eliminating gas and bloating. It also has a cleansing effect on the liver and gallbladder. Relieves nasal congestion. Oregano is used to relieve the respiratory tract in bronchitis, laryngitis, and emphysema. Acts as an anti-inflammatory. This herb is used to relieve toothache, earache, and even pain in various joints. It can also be used for severe contractures or torticollis. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. What color are the flowers of oregano? Pink, purple, white? All of the above are correct. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video, you can check if you were right. If you like the Daily Eco, remember that you can help us continue to create content like this by giving us a super thanks. How to take oregano. There are 4 ways to take oregano. First of all, you can prepare an oregano infusion or tea. To do this, you just need to boil water and put a handful of clean oregano leaves, either dry or fresh, in it. Let the infusion brew for a few minutes, strain, and serve. Oregano can be used as a seasoning in various foods, providing them with a distinctive flavor and aroma. It is commonly added to pizzas, sauces, and dressings. However, it is important to note that the drying of the leaves for seasoning purposes can have an impact on the quality and dissemination of volatile compounds. Oregano essential oils can be ingested by adding a few drops to a drink or food. However, care should be taken when diffusing or inhaling, as only 1 or 2 drops are needed due to its high phenolic content. Topical application of the oil may cause irritation, so it is best to dilute if it's necessary. Finally, it can also be taken in capsules orally and are available in pharmacies and other stores. The recommended dose should be discussed with a medical specialist. Side effects and contraindications. Although the side effects are minimal, it can cause strong skin irritation if used topically. For this reason, we recommend that before applying it, you need to dilute it, for example with coconut oil, olive oil, or almond oil. In general, the use of essential oils is not recommended for children under 12 years of age, pregnant and lactating women, and people under medical treatment of any kind. Also, oregano can cause allergic reactions in people sensitive to any of its components. And going back to the question we asked you before, have you thought it through? The correct answer is D. The oregano flowers can be of these 3 colors and appear at the end of May. Next up, let's explore the wonders of cloves, the 3rd remarkable spice. Properties of clove. Its main active ingredients are eugenol, flavonoids, magnesium, potassium, calcium, iron, zinc, vitamins A, B, C, and E, and omega-3. Thanks to its composition, clove is, among other things, an antioxidant, blood stimulant, antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial, mild anesthetic, analgesic, anti-inflammatory, and an aphrodisiac. Now, let us take a look at its main benefits. Improves blood circulation. It is sometimes used to improve blood circulation and prevent or avoid cardiovascular problems. It also stimulates blood flow to the feet and legs, which is why its essential oil is used in massages to relieve symptoms of tired legs and feet. Serves as an anti-inflammatory. It is used to relieve inflammation due to strokes and other problems. It is applied externally as an essential oil or consumed as an infusion. Lowers blood sugar levels. Ingestion also helps lower blood sugar levels, so it is good for regulating this aspect. However, diabetics should be careful not to take it too frequently and keep an eye on it when taking insulin. Helps heal and prevent bacterial infections. For this reason, its oil is used in some types of wounds and its infusion is taken for internal infection problems, such as intestinal infections. It is also used to relieve symptoms caused by gastroenteritis or diarrhea. Relieves pain. Clove relieves severe headache and mouth pain, especially toothache. It is also used to relieve pain caused by labor. Many traditional midwives massage a woman's abdomen with clove before birth. It is also used to relieve earache, as it is an anti-inflammatory and analgesic. Other benefits. Clove is also used to aid weight loss, cure athlete's foot, or other fungal problems. It can also be used for dizziness caused by travel or altitude sickness. But before we continue, we will put you to the test. Where do you think the clove plant comes from? A. China. B. India. C. Indonesia. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. How to take cloves. Now let us see the different ways of taking cloves. For gastroenteritis and dizziness, you should prepare an infusion or tea of cloves. To do this, put 2 or 3 cloves in a pot of boiling water and let it steep for at least 10 minutes. You can also use cloves as a pellets for headaches by making a paste of salt crystals or coarse salt, cloves, and water. You should apply this paste to your forehead and temples with a gauze cloth. For toothache, make a mixture of 1/4 of olive oil and add a drop of clove oil. Apply the mixture with a cotton ball to the area where the pain occurs. For earaches, on the other hand, you can use 1 clove and a tablespoon of sesame oil. Mix it well until you get an homogeneous mixture and then warm it a little. You only need to put a few drops in the ear and no more than 3 times a day. If we want to use cloves to lose weight, we need 50 grams of cloves, 50 grams of cinnamon, 50 grams of cayenne pepper, and 50 grams of cumin. From all these, you need to prepare an infusion with water and, once it starts boiling, let it sit for about 20 minutes. Take a cup of this drink every day on an empty stomach to promote and activate metabolism. Contraindications of cloves. There are certain people who should not consume cloves, including those with gastric ulcers, allergy to its components, and diabetics. It should also not be taken by people who are being treated with anticoagulants without prior medical consultation, by children under the age of 3, and by pregnant or lactating women. Finally, do not consume it if you're about to undergo a medical procedure, as it contains eugenol and could increase bleeding during the procedure. And going back to the question we asked you before, have you thought it through? The correct answer is C. This plant is native to Indonesia. Now that you've discovered the benefits of including cloves in your meals, let's delve into the reasons why you should embrace cooking with bay leaves. Properties of bay leaves. It has been scientifically proven that bay leaves have digestic, cholagogue, carminative, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, analgesic, and relaxing properties. These properties of bay leaves are due to their composition. Some of the most important components are folic acid, vitamins of groups A, B, and C, minerals such as potassium, copper, iron, manganese, magnesium, and zinc. Also, geraniol, terpenol, eucalyptus, and others. Due to their versatility, they can be used to treat a wide range of ailments or diseases. Thanks to its multiple properties, bay leaves have many benefits, such as the following. They help the stomach. They not only stimulate the appetite, but also help digestion and the elimination of excess intestinal gases. That is, they fight aerophagy. Besides relieving colic and stomach problems, they are also helpful in stopping diarrhea. They relieve various ailments. Bay leaves can help people with joint pain, rheumatic pain, and arthritis. They also help with pharyngitis and bronchitis because they help loosen mucus and fight bacteria. In addition, they also relieve premenstrual syndrome. They help in the treatment of many health problems. With their antioxidant properties, bay leaves help eliminate stagnant bile, lower blood sugar levels, which is ideal for diabetics, and prevent free radical damage. They're also good for treating skin problems such as dermatitis. They help heal wounds. They drain and disinfect wounds, plus they can help in the healing process. They relax the body and the mind. Bay leaves have a relaxing effect, promote sleep, and reduce stress. Before we continue, we will put you to the test. What is the scientific name of this plant? A. Laurel. B. Laurus nobilis. C. Laurusia. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video, you can check if you were right. How to take bay leaves. It is common to use dried bay leaves in cooking. They're usually used whole and removed before serving the dishes. However, they can also be crushed to give dishes a more intense flavor. To benefit from its medicinal properties, bay leaves are ideally drunk as an infusion or tea. To prepare a cup of tea, all you need is 3 dried bay leaves and a cup of water. Once you have the ingredients ready, bring the water to a boil and add the bay leaves. Then, you just need to wait for 10 minutes and remove the bay leaves before drinking the tea. As for dosage, ideally, you should not exceed 4 cups per day. Bay essential oil can also be used externally by applying it to the affected skin. Side effects. Excessive consumption of this plant can make you drowsy, slow down the nervous system, cause abdominal cramps, and other gastrointestinal problems. They can also cause headaches by lowering blood sugar levels, cause hypoglycemia, which is a lower than normal sugar level at which the person might lose consciousness. Contraindications. The consumption of bay leaves is strongly discouraged for women who are pregnant or breastfeeding, as well as for people suffering from gastritis or ulcers, as they can cause nausea and vomiting. And going back to the question we asked you earlier, have you thought it through? The correct answer is B. The scientific name of this plant is Laurus nobilis. Finally, let's explore the medicinal properties of thyme, our final spice. Properties of thyme. Thyme has antiseptic, digestive, anti-inflammatory, tonic, vermifuge, digestive, immunostimulant, cough suppressant, expectorant, diuretic, healing, fermentative, and antioxidant properties. All of these properties translate in the following benefits. Number 1. Alleviates respiratory diseases. Consumption of thyme is very helpful in clearing the respiratory tract and reducing inflammation in patients with asthma or respiratory diseases. It helps both upper and lower respiratory tract and relieves spasmodic cough. It has an expectorant effect that helps to open the airways and facilitate the evacuation of secretions through the bronchi. On the other hand, it is an excellent antiseptic that fights bacteria that can cause respiratory diseases. Number 2. Helps digestion. The thyme plant helps reduce the effects of poor digestion, such as fermentation, reduces gas formation and relieves colic caused by it. If you add it as a spice, it is a great addition to any dish. On the other hand, thyme stimulates the secretion of gastric juices necessary for good gastric digestion. Number 3. Accelerates healing. Topical application of thyme speeds up healing processes. It can be useful in situations such as burns, superficial wounds, infected wounds, acne, sores, or blisters. These scars are treated with thyme honey, which is an excellent disinfectant used even in hospitals. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. How high do you think the thyme plant grows? 1 meter, 70 centimeters, 30 centimeters. Think about it carefully, because at the end of the video, you can check if you were right. How to take thyme. The leaves and flowers of thyme contain most of the active ingredients. It can be used both externally and internally. For internal use, the infusion is recommended. The dosage is 1 tablespoon per cup, which corresponds to a concentration of 5%. In specialized herbal pharmacies, you can find preparations in syrup or liquid extract. In the first case, 1 tablespoon per dose is recommended, and for the liquid extract, 2 drops per dose are recommended. Alternatively, you can opt for the essential oil. You need to make sure that it's edible and of high quality. It is recommended to take 5 drops on a sugar cube or 5 drops on a handkerchief for inhalation. It should never be taken pure, as it can cause adverse reactions. For external use, a decoction is prepared with the same means as the infusion. The plant is boiled for 3 minutes, warmed, strained, and applied to the area to be treated with the help of a cloth. In the case of wounds, it is recommended to wash them with preparation. Another option is thyme honey. This is produced by bees that feed on thyme plant. It was already used in ancient Greece and now is available on many health stores in the Mediterranean region. This honey can be applied externally to the area to be treated or taken internally to relieve digestive and respiratory problems or as a tonic for other organs. Side effects of thyme. In some cases, contact dermatitis may occur. If this is the case, the use of thyme should be discontinued. On the other hand, it can cause irritation if it comes into contact with the eyes. An overdose of essential oils can cause vomiting, nausea, seizures, dizziness, and even coma. Be sure to adhere to the specified intake forms and dosage. Contraindications of thyme. Consumption of thyme should always be avoided by people who have a known allergy or hypersensitivity to this plant. It should also not be consumed by pregnant or nursing women or children under 6 years of age. Patients with renal or cardiac insufficiency, gastritis, peptic ulcers, colitis, epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, or any other neurological disorder should also not consume thyme. And going back to the question we asked you earlier, have you thought it through? The correct answer is C. Thyme is a plant that grows as a low shrub, about 30 centimeters high. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and see you next time.